I'm Harry with no hat.
And I'm Richard with a hat.
I didn't realize I didn't have my hat on until I sat down after turning the camera on. So.
Well.
Oh, it's Dead Decks.
Yeah. Dead Decks. Yeah, buddy. All right, buddy. Yeah. We've established I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yep. It's us playing with cardboard, sniffing it, touching it. Other things that we won't mention on camera.
Yeah, you don't want to know what we do.
Ooh, nobody wants to know. Nobody ever should see.
These weren't glossy when we first got them.
No, but they are now. They got a few different layers on them. Oh, anyway. On topic. What are we talking about?
Tempest of the Gods.
Tempest of the motherfucking gods.
Mm-hmm. That'd been a great subtitle.
Yeah. Tempest of the goddams. Yeah. So, cards. Tempests. This was a property made by some people that did other things. They did Dragon Storms, one where we mentioned, and but only we've done
We opened it.
Yeah, we've got a video out there of us opening the base and expansion all in one video.
Was it the same video?
Yeah, put them all together because, yeah.
Because why not?
Why not?
Nobody wants to see that shit anyway.
Right. Nobody's watching it, so nobody cares, and fuck it. Anyway, Black Dragon Press is a 1995 glut companion.
And the glut.
There was tons of shit made in 95, and they're like, okay, we're game.
Yeah.
We got printers too. The biggest problem with these cards, physically, is they're glossy cards. Let's see if we can get some of that shine on there.
Oh, yeah. You can see that.
Yeah, we can reflecting blinds, motherfuckers. I can't get it to do it. But anyway, they're very glossy. So when we do have a box, it's not technically up at this time. It'll likely be up before this video goes live, so you'll be able to see it. But you can hear when I open the deck, hear the crack.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the very distinct,
pretty noticeable
90s snap because of the gloss. Other than that, the borders are a little small and thin, which I'm not a big fan of. We'll show a few pictures of some cards we think are pretty cool.
Somewhere here
or there. Maybe later. Maybe not at all. It depends on how motivated I am when I go to edit this shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if I'm a big fan of the yellow borders either. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Probably done without that.
Yeah, I just don't like how small the border period is around the entire card. Anyway, artwork's great for the most part. This is made early card game days with several of Magic's artists.
Yeah.
Mark Poole and Susan Van Camp. I think Susan Van Camp was integral in getting the game to market.
I think she might have been like the big dog at Black Dragon Press. Maybe she was certainly big in the company. Yeah, if it wasn't hers completely.
So there's a Magic influence both in artwork and style for sure. To me, it's very reminiscent of what you would expect to see in early Magic, Alpha Beta, Unlimited, 4th edition, Revised, that era. Overall, the artwork is great though.
Yeah, that's another one that's based on a tabletop RPG, which I'm always a sucker for. It's Dark Earth, spelled cool.
Yeah.
URTHE. I haven't been able to find that as cheap as I'm willing to pay for it, but
that's unfortunate.
But yeah, I'm going to get a copy of that eventually, just to have it. I like to have sometimes source books for cool games I like, but yeah, they're mostly RPG company. That was the main thing they did. These blew up, and they're like, shit, we can make these too.
Yep, we got printers. We'll turn them on.
Yeah.
Let them go until they blow up.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to talk about? I was going to mention something. I forgot.
I'll fuck you up. Yep.
That's okay, though.
No.
270 card base set, split evenly between common, uncommon, and rare, so 90 each. There's different card types. Mainly there's deities, demigods, priests. And there's spells and temples and a few other things. But the basis of the game is you try to either get your deity summoned. In the base edition of the game, if you summon your deity, you win the game immediately. The other way to win is to kill your opponent's shit. Either deck them or kill all the shit they have on the battlefield.
Yeah.
The biggest problem with this game that we've experienced, we played a little bit of this, is the balance is very heavily weighted towards who gets a good draw.
Yeah.
Because you need priest and to summon your other shit, and you need priest and followers, and if you don't get a decent amount of both, then you're immediately way behind, and it's really hard to catch up if you get behind.
Yeah, we played enough rounds for us both to be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah, of a
just
massive,
sitting there.
Yeah, just massive destruction. Either because you cannot be attacked until you do something. I think it's lay a priest down.
Yeah. But that's your main way of getting going. So
Yeah,
at some point you gotta do that.
You can't do anything. You can't pull. Well, I don't want to get too deep into it, but you have to have priest to basically do most things, and you have to have, we'll call it resources, mana, whatever, to summon all your shit. And if you get screwed on your draw or your opponent, well, you can't be attacked until you put a priest down.
I think that's what it is, yeah. Or do something else, yeah.
So you can stave off being destroyed indefinitely, really, but you can't do anything else. You have to just literally just let the other guy get all their shit out and get their deity out and win the game.
Yeah, and I think there's hand maxes, and by the time you were to draw what you needed to catch up, you're already fucked.
Yeah, you're so far behind that you have no... Because as soon as you lay that priest down, they can start attacking you. And as soon as your board's wiped from what you have on the board, game's over. So you could lay a priest down one turn and invite attacks to you, and then that's it.
Yep, you're toast.
No, granted, we really only played with starter decks.
Yeah.
We pulled out or attempted to play with decks that could be played completely, meaning we either put cards in or found decks that had the cards in them that could be played. Because there's situations where you can't play a single card or a card in the deck. And it didn't go well. Now, if we were building decks from scratch, it may go a little differently.
Yeah, I would hope so.
We'll dive deeper into that on our in-depth video, deep inside video, we'll call it. Dead decks deep inside. You take that how you want. Mm-hmm. What else you got?
Shit, I don't know. But do I have other words? I may not. Oh, distribution. Yeah, so that's an interesting we haven't talked about yet. We realized at some point when Harry bought a box of starters that they had 16 rares in them. In every fucking box.
Yeah.
And the whole thing. So my nerdiness kicked in and I went and looked at every opening video I could find. There's only like 3 on YouTube. And I actually counted to see what they were showing. And I saw some starters with 0 rares and some with 2, I think maybe 4 or 6, and that's it.
And my guess, based on there being 16 cards in that slot, it probably should have been 12 and 4. Yeah. Should have been 12 uncommons and 4 rares.
Yeah, you got no uncommons and all rares is what you got. Yeah.
Seemed like we're basing this all on the Bible as far as rarity goes because checklists are hard to come by. So the Bible is all we have as far as being able to determine what's common, rare, and uncommon.
Yeah.
We're pretty, they're pretty good on their shit, so we believe them for the most part. I do believe I would find a few uncommons in the comments section. Not very many, but it seems like I found a couple. I can't confirm that at this moment. Maybe at the next video, if we remember to talk about it, we'll confirm or deconfirm.
Deconfirm. I think it was Jeff's checklist website where I saw him mention, I believe it was him, that he opened a box of boosters and had no rares.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is like Serpent's Tongue.
Yeah.
Shit was made in China, randomly throwing stuff in bags.
Well, it was actually made in Canada, so.
Damn.
The Canadians were the pre-Chinas. The first to not give a fuck about putting shit right in guard packs.
Yeah, but you got a booster box of
this
back here.
It's booster box. I think I took a picture and I might even put it on the thingy, but I'll just show you here too. Oh, there's some glare.
Yeah,
booster box.
shiny. Be scared to open it. Have no fucking rares.
I'll probably won't open that. If I do, it'll be for our 10 millionth subscriber.
Yeah, I tried to talk Harry into set chasing this since he got so many fucking rares out of one starter box. So.
I'll probably end up having to try to make a set out of it because why not?
Yeah. When you got 160 rares in one box, might as well.
Yeah, and you only need 90 of them, and it should theoretically be the hardest ones to come by. I don't know. I mean, overall opinion, I think we both kind of like this game.
Yeah, I think it has promise. Yeah.
I think if it had more sets, if it had lasted, if it could get a set of 10, that where they could iron the rules out and errata a lot of the cards and maybe change some of the dynamics.
Yeah.
Rule changes, stuff like that. It had promise. The gameplay itself is relatively, especially for this era, it's quite unique. And it changes. Having several different win conditions is uncommon for this era too. Everything else about it seems to work. The card art's great. It's kind of hard to see, and we'll put some pictures up. But the text on the card is not overwhelming. It's not underwhelming. It's about what you would expect it to be. Art again is Magic reminiscent, so it fits in the era that it was produced. The biggest flaw is the glossiness and the balance factor.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, even production values that glossiness, but they hold up okay. Even stock's fine. And,
yeah, you'll get a little paper loss on some cards occasionally. I don't know if I can even show that. Probably not. I won't focus enough. But there'll be a little paper loss where they get stuck together. But yeah, well, who the fuck cares? It's not. These aren't worth trillions of dollars.
Yeah.
They're worth 13ths of cents. So
13ths.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think it about does it, don't it?
Yeah. We'll dive deeper into this on the Deep Inside video. So
Deep Inside. Well, how we do?
Good enough.
Yeah, buddy.